Okay, welcome everyone. We're going to have the pleasure of finishing the 6th parak and starting the 7th parak. Chaim, you have a yahrzeit, right?
My swinger's yahrzeit.
Lili Nishmas.
Nicha Bas Yom Tov Lipman.
Nicha Bas Yom Tov Lipa and
Lipman.
Nicha Bas Yom Tov Lipman and Berish Shmuel Chaim Ben Yaakov Moshe. The neshama should have an aliyah. We're also sponsored by the Fish family, L'Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shalom Ben Avram Alevi, Paro Bas Ruvain, L'Nishmas Dav Ben Chaim, L'Fu Shalema. For Eliyahu, Moshe Ben Chayesara, Yaakov Ben Bas Yaleah, Schus Avram Ben Yom Ben Ish Ben Malki Yehudis and family, by Yo Kugman and family, and L'Fu Shalema for Moshe Meir Ben Esther Fradel, Rivka Bashir Leah, Dvar Bashashbina, Meir Ben Chayesara. They should have a Refuah Shalem and B'Sech Shachel Yisrael. So over here, I give a loan to Rabbi Yaakov. It was a big loan. So he gave me a mashkin, a Rolex watch. This is big dealings, So Hamalvas Chaver Al Mashkin, I give him a loan, he gives me collateral. Mashkin. Collateral is lost. Now starts the heavy dealing. Amalai, I say to Rabbi Yaakov, I say to him, Selah hil v'sicha, I gave you a loan of a seller. V'shekel yeshava, and your teeny mashkin was only worth a shekel. Shekel is a half a seller. So you still owe me a shekel. And here Rabbi Yaakov says, nothing doing. Loki, not so. Ela seller hil v'sani alav. You gave me a loan of a seller. The seller yeshava, and the watch was worth a seller. So we're even, you lost the mashkin, we're even Steven. And he's denying everything. So it's not a case of Moed Mixes, and since it's not a case of Moed Mixes, he doesn't have to swear. But, however, I gave you a loan of a seller. The shekel ha'yeshava. And it was worth a shekel. And therefore, you owe me, Rabbi Yaakov, a shekel. You gave me a loan of a seller. It was worth 3 dinner. Now in a seller there's 4 dinner. So here he's being made to mix us. He admits he owes me something, but he doesn't owe me a shekel. He only owes me 1 dinner. So there, since he's made to mix us, he has to swear. Dealing with him is something. Now, in this case, it's Rabbi Yaakov who's speaking. And he says, look, Rabbi, why? You gave me a seller, but I gave you a watch that was worth 2 seller. The watch was worth 2 seller. You lost the watch, now you owe me seller. You owe me a seller. And I say, no, nothing doing. Like he. I gave you a loan of a seller, and the watch was worth a seller. Even Stephen, I don't owe you anything. So here I'm not made to anything. So part. But now comes the interesting case. Here he says to me, "Seller hilisani alav." Rabbi Weiss, you gave me a seller, but I gave you a watch that was shtayim ha'yeshavim. It was worth 2 seller. And therefore, you lost the watch, you owe me a seller. And I say, like he not so, I gave you a seller, the chamisha dinarim, now I say it, and I say, like he, I gave you a seller, the chamisha dinarim ha'yeshav. And the watch was worth a little more, but it was worth only 1 dinner more than a seller. Not 2 slot. Come on, you're out of your mind. It was worth, I gave you a seller, which is 4 dinner, and the watch was worth 5 dinners. So here now, I'm being made to be mixers. So chai. But who swears over here? Umi nishba. So the Gemara says, you know who swears? Misha pikadon etzai. I swear because I had the watch, and it would be wrong that if Yaakov swears and then I pull out the watch and show that he's a liar because he didn't assess it right. So first I swear that the watch was lost, and then afterwards he swears about the amount of the watch. As the Gemara will say, Shema Yeshava Zeh, lest first Rabbi Yaakov would swear that it was worth 2 slam, and then I'll take out the watch and make him look like a fool, and then he won't be able to testify any more time. So first I swear that the watch is lost, then he swears that the watch is taka worth 2 slam. Now the next parak says normally the way it works by Shavuos is you swear and you don't pay. Kolas nishban shebetayra, nishban v'loy mishal. That's the way it works. I make a claim, Rabbi Yaakov swears and he doesn't have to pay. However, sometimes we reverse it. And the reason why we reverse it is there are times that Yaakov is not able to swear because there are things that disqualify him from swearing. So then they switch it and they say, I could swear and collect. As the Mishna says, the following people instead swear and collect. Hasakir. One of them is an employee. Now we're going to see that if the employee claims he wasn't paid, and the employer says, I paid. We say that the employer is busy with a lot of workers, and therefore we say it's more likely that the employee knows more what's going on by him than the employer that's busy with everybody. So there we believe the employee to swear and collect his salary. Vanigzo, if somebody was a victim of theft, so the one that stole isn't believed to swear because he's a thief. So then the victim swears and collects. Same thing is true on nechbal. Somebody was punched, right? We don't believe the person that punches to swear. So therefore the one that's punched swears and collects. And finally, shekenegdoi choshid al hashvua. If really Rabbi Yaakov should swear and not pay, but he's already huchzik a kafran in court. He was already a professional liar. So there, instead, we all know that already from many nights of Mishna Yomis. So therefore, then I could swear and collect. Now, and also a storekeeper can swear about what's written in his book. Right? He sells him credit, and he has stuff that's written in his book. So he could swear, verifying what's written in his book, and then collect. So now the Mishnah gives us the details of the first case. Hasachir Ketzat. What's an example of the employee, of the worker? Amalei Tainli Schari Sheyeshli Biyadcha. Rabbi Yaakov says, pay me, Rabbi Weiss. I worked the whole day. Pay me the $180. Hu Aymin Asati. I say, I gave it to you. V'aloim Eloi Natalti. And he says, no, you didn't give me the check. Hu Nishba V'noito. We'll see. Bizmanoi, he swears and he collects. Rabbi Yehuda says, no, the only time that there's a shvuah is only where I, the boss, am moide b'miktsas. Rabbi Yehuda Aimer achetei sham miktsas hayda, where I'm moide ketzat. Amalei tainli schari chamrishim dinner sheyesh li biyadecha. Yaakov says, pay me the 50 dinner that you owe me. V'hu Aimer his kabalta dinner zav, and I say that you already got a dinner zav. You already got 25, and I only owe you 25. So there where I, the boss, am made to be mixas, there is where there's a shvua. But if I deny entirely, and I said I already paid you in full, and he says you didn't pay me at all, Rabbi Yehuda says there's no shvua, and the Rav says the halacha is not like Rabbi Yehuda. Again, I want to just let the Olam know that we did send out the $1,360 to the Beitar Kailul, Baruch Hashem, for this month. We also are collecting money for Matanos of Yainim, so anybody wants to give can give that to me. And we have tonight the daf at 8 with the Chumash shir after the daf. Remember, if you don't want to come down, we prefer you to come down for the Chumash shir, but if you want, you could also watch it at home by going to zoomdaf.com and putting in meeting code RMMW, all in capital letters, RMMW. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful evening.